Dear viewers, here we are in another Cryptoverse daily report. We hope you enjoy your dose of information from the world of crypto and blockchain. Behind us is a great day in which Bitcoin jumped above $93,000. Today, among other things, we bring you: is BTC facing consolidation following the 93K breakout? If so, it won't last long, according to analysts. Retail, it seems, is coming back. The number of searches for the term Bitcoin on Google is growing, and Coinbase's application is the second most downloaded on the American Apple Store. There are still months of crypto market growth ahead, historical data shows. Alts continue to do well too. Of course, the leading ones are memes. Stay with us in the daily report, only here, only on Cryptoverse News. There is still euphoria on the market. As things stand now, there is no significant correction on the horizon in the short term. After breaking above $88,000 on Monday, Bitcoin recorded its best daily gain in history, jumping over $8,400 in a single day. On Tuesday, BTC continued its breakout, briefly touching $90,100 on Coinbase before quickly succumbing to selling pressure. And although some analysts have warned that the $90,000 level could pose a significant obstacle to Bitcoin's growth, at least in the short term, given that on the world's leading crypto exchange, Binance, order book data for the most liquid trading pair, BTC-USDT, showed a spike in sell orders right at the level of $90,000. BTC has not stopped today, so despite resistance from profit-taking, Bitcoin set a new all-time high above $93,000 on Wednesday. This is also supported by the inflows of spot BTC ETFs, which after receiving more than $1.1 billion on Monday, one day later, recorded $817.5 million in daily net inflows. So, it seems that despite the sell-off, traders and investors have not shown a lot of interest in taking profits so far. They obviously believe that the leading cryptocurrency will continue to rise in the coming days and months. And not only ETFs are driving the price of BTC. There are more and more signals that retail investors are returning to the crypto market. For example, search interest in Bitcoin on Google reached a 5-year high of 78%. What also shows that the hype has really started is the fact that Coinbase's application, after the rapid growth of Bitcoin, jumped to the second place of the most downloaded financial applications on the American Apple Store, up from the 33rd place of last week. FOMO is undoubtedly here, and from this it can be concluded that the general public is becoming more and more curious or aware of cryptocurrencies, which will eventually bring even more investors into the world of digital assets. Thus, the combination of increased retail trading volume, record search interest, and substantial ETF inflows suggests that Bitcoin has entered, or is about to enter, the strongest growth phase of the cycle. And there should still be room for growth before a significant pullback, according to the data of the analytics company Glassnode. According to them, historically, monthly profit realization has ranged between $30 and $50 billion when hitting all-time highs and entering the price discovery phase before demand exhaustion occurs, often signaling a cooling-off period. Currently, $20.4 billion in profits have been registered since the market entered this last phase. Therefore, while profit-taking is substantial, it remains below historical highs, suggesting additional room for further gains before a potential demand exhaustion is reached, that is, before stronger selling pressure occurs. Pseudonymous trader and analyst Rekt Capital thinks similarly. According to Rekt, in the past stages of price discovery, BTC rallied for 4 to 8 weeks before pulling back. So, we may have a few more weeks of growth before we see any break in the trend and a deeper pullback, Rekt says. In the long term, he notes that this parabolic phase of the cycle can last as long as 385 days, and Bitcoin is currently only in the second week of this phase. In the sentiment analytics platform, they are also inclined to predict that it is not yet time for a significant pullback. As they say, Bitcoin's rise has been so rapid that traders are now speculating how soon we will see a $100,000 price. Although this price was incomprehensible just 2 or 3 months ago, the investment community quickly changed its attitude after a jump of 70% from the local bottom reached on August 5th. It is worth noting that during the year, the wallets of the so-called whales and sharks, that is, those with at least 10 BTC, accumulated more than 234,000 bitcoins. Currently, euphoria is high, although nowhere near the levels seen in mid-March when Bitcoin hit its first all-time high of this cycle. Expect that prices can climb as long as whales continue buying more and the retail keeps selling them their cheap coins during small dips, Santiment said. Of course, the new pro-crypto administration of Donald Trump, who, as longtime BTC advocate Anthony Pompliano revealed, owns Bitcoin himself, won't hurt either. Alts also continue to record good results, with memes leading the way again. The daily winner in the top 100 crypto is the new hit meme, Peanut the Squirrel, which grew by 300% on the day and 1,600% in 7 days. What to say except, this is only possible in crypto. Bonk, Pepe, Floki, Doge, and Whiff follow. So, the first 6 leading coins are memes. Only in the 7th place is XRP, which with 10% is the second best performer in the top 10. Behind Doge, of course. Ethereum is showing signs of awakening as well. In fact, it is up 22% on a weekly basis and is performing better than even BTC. Its ETFs were the biggest contributors to this, generating $135.9 million in net inflows on Tuesday, after a record inflow of $295 million the previous day. These gains brought total net fund flows to a positive $107.2 million, the first time since the ETFs launched in July. And Solana's SOL is holding above $210, and its further growth is inevitable considering the rapid growth of the network and escalation of on-chain activity. BNB is holding steady above $620, and top 10 returner Cardano's ADA has seen a slight sell-off, but is still up more than 50% for the week, trading at 56 cents at the time of making this video. And that is all for today. With the alts, we have reached the end of another Cryptoverse daily report. If you liked the video, please give it a like, leave a comment, and we would also greatly appreciate it if you clicked on subscribe. Thank you for following us, and kind regards.